Hello guys, every good name is taken here, and welcome to this week's Sub Sunday with Ripper for you in his T30. And you might have seen him in a couple of my videos because he really is an amazing player. Or maybe you saw him in my last stream that I did. He was in part 1. So if you may have missed that, feel free to check that out. And he's playing his T30 on board bay, and he's immediately going to the left side, hugging that Conqueror right now. And if you take a look at his ammo loadout, that's quite interesting. He does something that I also did when I had this tank, which is a heck load of AP, pretty much no APCR, and pretty much double DHE. Even from time to time did have not even a single APC on this, but then I realized that you need some. And he's now also, to get back into the game, looking into their spawn, trying if he can feather out a shot. He's being careful here. He could just have a look into the city, but he doesn't. Which he now does though, and he can't seem to spot anyone. Which means they are going all in the around the map, near the boats, and may already be flanking them. And there's the first one to come, a heavy tank. And I can't quite, it's the VKB, okay, it's definitely one of their most slower tanks, and him being there means that, yep, the others are right here. And now Ripper can just absolutely abuse the strength of this tank, which is hold down engagements. Though there are a lot of tanks, the T30 needs time to abuse his position, because the DPM is not the nicest really. The reload of 14.4 seconds is way lower than some of the other tier 9 TDs have, with a 640 alpha. So as long as they don't push him all at once, he's pretty much safe there. But the FV is now dropping down, the E50 is pushing in, ignoring Ripper even, and he's gonna absolutely smack him through the turret cheeks. Now face hugging him, and he missed the cupola, which is one of the weaker parts of this turret. Though hitting those is quite an achievement. That was quite an interesting low roll with that 500 something roll. Teammate helped him out there, and he's looking to get back up there against that VKB and the IS-8, which is also a one-shot, so easily clearable if he decides to spam him with HC. That VKB is still full though, but shouldn't be any trouble for him penning that at all. Now also pumping in that adrenaline, T54 making the great distraction there by killing that FV, and now he has just easy times aiming at that VKB without any trouble whatsoever. And he is now a one-shot. The T54 is gonna put more into him, and now Ripper should be able to take him off for his first kill of the game, securing himself already 4000 damage and making the score even of 3-3. T54 is a one-shot though, that 1-1B is a one-shot. They really have to be careful there with their HPs. 1-1B, the enemy is down there. And he can shoot that E75 if I'm not seeing. Yep, nice, great shot there. Nice spotted. And he's just really, I think he really wants that 1-1. But the E75 seems to be the next one on the list to take another shot. And sadly no high roll, so he gets to live for some seconds longer. And now the Death Star is also pushing in. I would try to load HE now because the side is pennable, but this side is not visible, so a great lead there. and a great snipe shot as well. And yeah, he's just straight pushing down, no? That's a great move to do. Unfortunate, his first bounce of the game against the upper plate of the 121B as he was driving down. And he's just trying to get one more in. Also checking where the Death Star is. Very clever move. Great hit there. I think hitting his engine deck, if I'm not mistaken. And now I would load HE. Never mind, HE is not needed here. Let's turn around and face those two Brits. So the Death Star is a one-shot. The Tortoise is a 3-shot, that definitely. Great HE there, well done. Focusing that Death Star was crucial because he could have also one-shotted him. He can't take one from the Tortoise. So if it would have been really an emergency, he could have also peeked, take a shot from the Tortoise and then kill the Death Star. Tortoise is now pushing on him. 121B gave him a shot, and now he should be able to put one more into him to finish this game off for his third kill of the game. And ending this game with over 7,800 damage, which is just an amazing score, which I've not managed to achieve that much yet. Amazing game, honestly. Also, the base XP shows the same. 1.7k base XP nearly. Great marksmanship as well, only missing one shot and only bouncing one. Which is not easy to achieve. If you've ever played the T30, you will know that. And I cannot complain about that game. That was really nice to watch. Though you might say it was just basically farming and moving around. There was no real... No, I'm not gonna say that. That sounds evil. But it was great played. He executed it perfectly. And yeah, before we end today's video, I would just like to thank you, all of you, who were tuning in yesterday for the stream, who were supporting, those who were platooning with me, who were playing with me, the training room at the end, the clan was with Toxic and EMS, and all of the nice boys for the 1v1 tournament. I am grateful for every single one that was involved, even just a little bit in this stream. And because of that, and because I'm not home next week, there is a poll going on in my Discord server right now. Link to that in the description if you're not on it yet. And I will keep it running for some hours. And it's going to be for 4 highlights that I've searched out for myself, which are going to be uploaded on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. And the higher the vote is of that highlight, the earlier it will be. So like, let's say it gets 10, it's gonna be Monday, the second has 8 and it's gonna be Tuesday, you know the drill. And this is basically all I wanted to say. Thank you so much for watching until the end. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you all again in the next video. Bye bye.